everybody doing? Alright, anyways. Stream just started. Hope everyone's having a good one. I love how I get the first red light. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm tired. Not because of streaming, because I just stood up. And after the stream. And then I got woken up at like 5 in the morning. And then I got woken up again at 8 in the morning for stupid shit. So yeah, it sucks. Hey, look, a squirrel. What are you looking at, buddy? Hope everyone's having a good day. A good whatever. I hope quarantine's being good for you guys. Really, dude? You don't have the fucking right of way. Get off your fucking phone. Are you fucking serious? Fucking moron. Not even using your signal light. Here we go. Not even using their signal light. Of course. And of course it's like a person with a fucking mask on who has no idea where they're going, like usual. No signal light. I don't like people who do that. I'm sorry. That's just me. I don't like people who use their signal light or don't use their signal light, turn, and then automatically just stop. Or the people who stop don't put their hazards on. They just stop on the side of the road. Like, bro, put your hazards on so we at least know, hey, something just fucking happened, or you're stopping for something. I see it all the time, and then you see them pull out. Like, I just passed someone that doesn't have their hazards on. I yell out my window. If it's like really nice out and I have my window down, I will yell at people who don't put their hazards on. And I'll yell at them and be like, put your fucking hazards on while I drive by. I'm that guy. It's just fairly annoying because if you're gonna drive unsafe, don't be on the fucking road. And this is why New York is just a fucking failing. New York City is a failing fucking city, in my opinion. Minus like the Wall Street, where the actual alphas are at. Because I'm starting to realize that, like the amount of shit I see, like there's people out left and right. Like I see so much people out right now. Dude, there's just people hanging out. What the fuck? Are you really doing a U-turn? What the fuck are you doing, you stupid lady? God, people are fucking retarded in this. I don't care that, but I'm sorry. If you see what I see, I'm not moving up for this lady. That she wanted to do an illegal U-turn. You can wait now, because she's like actually behind my car, and if she moves forward, she's gonna hit my car. She could wait. She's not important. She's not important at all. Look at that. And then she literally just keeps going, and she literally turned right. No hazards or no signal light or anything. And then you have the people in New York that literally pull their car like 2 quarters out. I don't know if you remember my last vlog. I like honked my horn for that. They'll move their car out like practically into a lane, and like if you're not paying attention, which you should be, if you're not paying attention and you don't avoid it in time, like that's why I blow my horn. I don't care if I piss them off, because I really, that's my point. I'm trying to piss you off so you can fucking see your mistake. Because you have to be the biggest moron to actually like fucking park your car right in front of a lane sticking out, where if you get hit, you probably can get a concussion, literally. But people are just stupid like that and don't really pay attention to shit like that. And that's what people don't realize, that people are like extremely stupid. Also, I know I'm bashing this city, but this city is New York, not even New York City. New York as a whole is top the fucking boards of most fucking confirmed cases. Probably most asymptomatic cases as well, because they were saying that that's probably what it is. A lot of it is asymptomatic. Because if there was a lot of people who were sick, just FYI, there was a ton of people who were sick, like legitimately sick. USS Comfort would be packed to the brim, and that's obviously not happening right now. I think they still only have like under 50 patients. They haven't even reached 100. And it's sad. It's a very sad world we live in, where people are freaking out so much more. And I could understand why, but if we didn't freak out right now, I'm pretty sure everything would be fine. We would still be able to go out. Yeah, the numbers would probably skyrocket. People would probably be getting more and more tested. But yeah, I'm trying to stay political out of this, but I just genuinely fucking despise New York right now because how they're handling it. They practically have an army. They literally practically have an army of over 350,000 NYPD officers. You're telling me, and you not even that, you have surrounding towns with officers as well. You're telling me you cannot, make checkpoints, start doing stuff to, you have the National Guard activated. You're telling me there's no form or way for you to tell people to stay the hell home? My cousin, right? He moved to Colombia. Now, whether I know if it's permanent or not, or just temporary, but he moved to Colombia, all right? Let me just enlighten you on this. In Colombia, and I did my research and I confirmed he wasn't lying, they only have 2 days where you can buy groceries and all that stuff. You can go out for a walk, but you are not to be out longer than a certain amount of time because you have to go straight home. Colombia's cases has still not hit over 200, and that's a huge, big shocker. Is it red? Is there? Dumbass. Impatient fucking Audi driver. Very impatient Audi driver.
Police reported ahead.
Thank you for telling me that there's police. Even though it probably doesn't pertain to me. I bet you it's going for the northbound of the parkway. Or the interstate, I mean. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And they've been very good with it. If you need to go out to get stuff, but like I always say, in every single one of my discussions I have with everybody, every single one of my discussions, I always say the same exact thing. Alright? Are you ready for this? I say the same exact thing. You cannot compare the U.S. to other countries. You never can compare the U.S. to other countries. Look at that. I touched my face and I didn't even realize it. Oh, look at all these fucking stupid motorcycle idiots. Bet you none of them have a license. I've been seeing a lot of that too. Those fucking people driving motorcycles that don't have a license. It's been fairly fucking annoying. Fucking stupid van. But yeah, no. You can't compare the U.S. to any other country. If U.S. falls, let me just be and everyone's been hating on me at work about, the economy doesn't matter. If the economy falls, you know how hard it is to restart the economy. They're saying this economy is one of the worst falls since 2008, and could be the worst since I think the Great Depression, just in that one quarter alone. But you gotta remember, we still have so much economy left, even if it still kept tanking. Because in 2018 or 2008, the economy, the Dow was just at I think 13,000 or 16,000, around there, between 13 and 16,000, if I remember correctly. If the American economy collapsed completely, I'm saying complete collapse, right? The world's gonna get fucked really hard. But you know what's good about this? I'm big in I'm very big on making everything domestically. If we have to get the raw material, I don't mind that. And again, I'm sorry, I'm a patriot for my country, and I hope everyone's a patriot for their country. But globalism sucks ass, and the reason why is when shit hits the fan, like how shit's hitting the fan, everyone closes all their borders and closes and stops exports and all that stuff. People forget about that. So China being one of the biggest manufacturing countries in the world, I think a lot of other countries that are struggling or getting hurt the most, who rely on other countries for their production and supplies, are starting to realize that. And I'm happy a lot of the American citizens and the American people, whatever, I don't care, are starting to wake up and realize, oh, we cannot count on other countries. That made in China or made in whatever country. Like, I gotta understand if it's a luxury item, I think Rolex is like made in Germany, and specific cars, I can understand that, but it's one of those situations where it's hit or miss. And I'm happy people are waking up. I've seen a lot of people switching parties. I've seen a lot of people actually wake up and notice what the hell is going on. And that's good that people are waking up, because this brings us together, and this brings the satisfaction that people are actually waking up. I thought that was the officer. I was about to be like, damn, I think I'm going to get pulled over. I am going 10 over, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of cops going 30 over. What was I saying? But yeah, no, it's been one of those types of things where a lot of people are waking up. Sadly, the cousin that I said, I won't say any names, thinks, still tries to convert me. I mean, he attempts here and there to convert my beliefs. I sadly get upset when, you're trying to convert my beliefs. I will be respectful. I'm very respectful in my arguments. If you have an argument with me, the point of an argument is for 2 points to get across, and whoever's the winner. That's pretty much what it is. That's why, with him and I give him all respect, and I give him a lot of love, because, he's trying so hard, but, he tries to sell his fucking truck. I need to get away from it. Hold on. This fucking guy is going so fast around the roundabout. Dumbass, man. I don't understand why people do shit like that. You're in a truck. You're not supposed to be going that fast in a roundabout. God, what do you expect from one of those little, I call them fake truckers. The ones in the 16 wheel, or not the 8 wheel trucks. The fake truckers, they're still big though. They're like 10 high. Are you serious? You went into the middle lane to block? I hate people like that. Why is it doing that? I don't know why my dash cam did that, but okay. And you're on your phone. Of course you are. Of course you're on your phone. Hate people like that. You're gonna go slow. You're gonna swerve in and out of your stupid lane, and then you're gonna go super slow. I hate people who do that. Don't fucking be on the road if you're just gonna be a distracted driver. But yeah, no. If you and I were to have an argument, and I think I've had not an argument, but a legitimate conversation with people. If you're willing to understand my statement, and I'm willing to understand your statement, yeah, the point of an argument is to try to get the point across and see whoever, embarrasses the other or proves the other wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to believe my way, and, you're going to believe your way, or if you believe what I believe, then that's nice. Maybe I change your perspective. It's a nice satisfaction when you change someone's perspective in a positive way, not a negative way. And like anytime I end a conversation with someone, said no, I tell them no matter what, I'm your friend. I always start my conversations when I know it's going to become an argument. Anytime it becomes an argument, I always state that. Like my cousin, I stated to him, I was like, no matter what, I love you. You're my cousin, your family, your blood. I don't care. At the end of the day, we have different political views. Like my father and I have different political views. 9 out of 10 of the time, if your family member is from a different country, because like my father originally was not an American citizen. My father came legally as an immigrant, and then he did the entire process to become an American citizen, and he's now an American citizen. Now, a natural American citizen, no. But he is an American citizen. He became an American citizen. I actually have a coworker who became an American citizen. He came to this country and he worked his ass off, and I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for my father, the shit he's done. But no matter what, and I guess it's because he came from a different country, that his perspectives is completely different. I was born and raised in America, so I'm gonna be an American patriot. It's like if I was born and raised in, like, I don't know, Italy, or born and raised in Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica. If I was born in a different country, my patriotism would be for my motherland, my country that I originally came from. And I could understand the perspective of my father and my father and also my cousin, because they were originally born in a different country. They were originally born in a different country. And again, I could understand that, why they don't have the same views as me. And again, American flag. I'm very patriotic when it comes to my, country. I think a lot of people know that. But yeah, my dad doesn't like that I care more for America before I care for, like, he's Dominican. So he doesn't like that I care for America first before Dominican Republic. I'm sorry, I do. It's the same thing with Puerto Rico. I mean, Puerto Rico, yes, it's a it's a territory, but it's not a state. It's not like Hawaii's a state and how Alaska's a state. You have to, like, fly to get there. I mean, you could drive to Alaska, but that's a long drive. But it's the same thing with, like, Puerto Rico. Like, yeah, I understand it's in my blood, that I'm this, and the Italian as well. I could understand that the Italian inside me and all that stuff. Yeah, that's wonderful. But at the end of the day, I'm an American first. I care for my American people. I did my due diligence and would join the military. I think it should be a requirement, or at least some way or form, a requirement where every citizen or U.S. person has to serve at least 1 year in the military. That's how I feel like it should be. Because then you get to, or 2 years, because, 1 year, about 1 year is just straight training, and then that second year you could just enjoy, and also you get the benefit of the doubt of the military benefits. And, I mean, yeah, that's my opinion, though. I wish people would love, would try it out. Then you get that free college, because, everyone's like, oh, free college. And I'm sorry, nothing's free. In this world, in the U.S., we're a capitalist country. A democratic, democratic meaning democracy, not a party, democracy. We're a democratic capitalistic country. I mixed my words up. And that's why, in my honest opinion, like, look at San Francisco. Let me use San Francisco. I'm sorry for all my California viewers, but I'm gonna bash California right now. because it's true. And I don't like California. I personally don't. I visited it once, and I will never visit it again. I will visit, though, the northern Cali, because northern Cali is awesome. It's beautiful. If you were to, in California, you're not allowed plastic bags, but that's been a thing, a topic that's been spreading all over the U.S., so I don't mind that. I actually have one of my fucking bags. If you're not allowed in, the straw thing. I mean, I could understand the straw thing, but still, it's ridiculous. Anyways, okay, I enjoy airsoft. If you want to enjoy airsoft in California, you have to get the clear airsoft guns, because they don't allow the black airsoft guns to make it realistic. But anyways, that's off topic. Let me actually go to the real point I was trying to say. So, if you need to use water, let's say you need to go take a shower, you're only allowed 50 gallons, and I don't know if it's just all over or certain parts, but you're only allowed 50 gallons of water usage every day per person. So it sucks if you live in California, because I think you get forced to do the census, the U.S. Census, because if you don't do the U.S. Census for I'm assuming your household, if you only mark yourself or you mark no one, I'm assuming they're gonna mark who they think lives there. Oh, my nose hurts, itchy. Then they're gonna what's it called? Oh my god, my fucking nose! This fucking pollen's been killing me. I'm gonna hand sanitizer. My freaking thing. I could understand, but like if you go surpass the water limit that they allow, you have, I think it's $1,000 fine, or accumulates to $1,000 fine. That's ridiculous. I understand that the market in California, the only thing that I like about California is, we produce very good luxury items such as wine. My favorite wine comes from Napa Valley, California. My all-time favorite wine. And my favorite aged wine comes from there too. But again, that doesn't surpass. Anyways, the average living cost in San Francisco, and you can't afford shit in San Francisco. $1,000 in San Francisco, or what is it? Everyone's getting $1,200. $1,200 cannot go a long way in California / San Francisco or Los Angeles. I visited Los Angeles before. I saw so many needles, unless it's been cleaned up since I last been there. But again, that state and New York and New Jersey are blue states. And for the last 30 years, while those were being ran by blue states, the city has been becoming worse and worse and worse. Because there's no free market. And there's people in these states, like companies, a very large multi-billion dollar company in or trillion, one or the other, in where is it called? In New York City, moves to Florida because Florida doesn't have I think it's a state tax or whatever, a specific tax. New York has one of the highest taxes. And when you pay for taxes in New York, I want you to just dive deep into your New York taxes or your New Jersey taxes, or just look into your taxes. I recommend it, because that's how I found out I was also getting taxed for something I wasn't supposed to be getting taxed for. I recommend you all pay attention to your taxes. That's why with this check, I don't really want to use this check. I don't. I want to opt out. I wish there was a way to opt out. A little FYI for people who are just think we're getting a check to get a check. This stimulus check that we are getting next year, our 2020 refund will be a lot cheaper. I'm just letting you guys know that. It's pretty much an advanced. Or they called it an advanced tax return. So when we do our taxes, we're probably going to get almost half to 3/4 less of what we got this year. And it's sad. Not a lot of people know that. And I can tell you right now, a lot of people are going to get upset, and they're going to do one of two things. They're just going to... There's two types of people when it comes from... or three types of people when it comes to taxes. They're going to either blame the government / the president. And no, I'm not just supporting Trump. I'm supporting all the other presidents. Or they're going to not care, which usually that's usually not the case. Or they're gonna start a shit show and just cause bullshit and try to get people in trouble, which I call those people the Karens of the tax world. Why does this guy not just go straight? I don't understand why people don't just go fucking straight. Just go straight. And again, you guys know I can talk for hours about politics and stuff, but just a little FYI for you guys to know who are working people in the U.S. That's just a little something about that. And I don't know if other countries are doing this stimulus pack or whatnot, but it's a little FYI for you guys as well. I don't know if you guys do taxes as well, but that's literally how it is. And when they say free, like in Canada, I will quickly go over the Canada thing, because I don't like how people say, oh, we should be like Canada, free healthcare. I'm going to use this comparison. I use it all the time. I heard it before and it made complete sense, because it makes sense. If a 8-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 20-year-old in college, a person my age who's working out of college and, has the military experience, a 40-year-old or a 60-year-old, right? Those are your numbers. If we all broke our hips, right? Right? We all broke our hips. Oh man, we broke our hips. You know what's going to happen? There's going to be a waiting list. And you want to know who they're going to choose? They're not going to choose the youngest, and they're not going to choose the oldest. They're going to choose the person who's working right now, who's actually doing a difference, which would be me. Even though the 40-year-old is working, that 40-year-old, hip will start causing issues sooner than later. It's the same thing with the 80-year or 68-year-old or whatever the age I said. I will be put. It's a legit waiting list, and I can confirm because I have a lot of Canadian friends, and they said, yeah, it's a waiting list. What's good is when they go for your yearly checkup and they do their vaccinations and all that stuff. Yeah, that's free. And when they get their medication, it is free to a certain degree, because if it costs a certain amount of money, they have to pay out of pocket, which sucks because I feel bad that you have to pay out of pocket. I'm gonna get coffee, but I'm gonna. That's why I tell people, you got to think about this stuff. That's why you got to think private sector companies. You have to think all these type of companies, because if we didn't have these type of companies, we would be fucked, like real hard. That's why I tell people, nothing's free. Now I remember I was gonna go with San Francisco. San Francisco, right? And I think it's also I think it's just San Francisco and Los Angeles, and I think somewhere in Florida, but that town is a shit show in Florida. But I think they learned that nothing's free, and Florida changed it. I think New York City has it too, where if you make a certain amount of money, or you're classified as poor in their terms, which is a little bit, you're qualified for free college, right? Or you could go to community college, which, in my honest opinion, that should always be free. But in the end of the day, nothing could be free. I think education should be free. But the thing is, if you have education free, you're going to have a lot of shit to deal with when education is free. Because now you have tons of people trying to go to school, and now it's going to be a battle, even harder battle to get to school. you're going to have an increase in numbers. So you're going to have colleges take advantage of application fees. You're going to have colleges taking advantage of all these things. And what sucks, like San Francisco, like if you look at your taxes, and this is why I usually agree with people who send their kids to private schools, right? So I know a lot of people who send their kids to, who when I grew up, they sent their kids to private school, and what they did is they went to the town and said, hey, I'm not paying for the school taxes if my kid doesn't go to school. I 100% agree with that, because if you're already paying for school, you shouldn't pay for that. This is why I say make sure you check your taxes, because I found out I was getting taxed by New York, something that I don't want to tax. I refuse to get that, and I made sure my work changed it, because I am not getting taxed for something that is bullshit. And once you cancel it, New York can't do shit for you or for that. Same thing with Jersey. Jersey has specific taxes you got to watch out for. Everyone, I love how this turned into a tax talk, more or less. I'm gonna go get my coffee. That's what I want to do, but I can't bring you guys in. There's actually not a lot of people out. Usually there's a lot of people. I wanted to show you guys all the fucking people that are usually out, but there's no one out. This is a shocker. This is the first time I've seen no one out and about. This is where I stopped right off the highway for my coffee, and then I jump right back on the highway for like a few more exits. But yeah, that's literally the sad part of this. And it sucks. It sucks. I just wanted to educate you guys a little bit. I love doing these vlogs where I just vent out like knowledge I have. Like I said, I'm full of a lot of like information. I might not be the best at gaming, but I mean, even though people say I'm really good, you're really good, I don't really care. But yeah, I do have one announcement before I get off this vlog. Tomorrow I'll probably be streaming. I might go out fishing with my boys, and we might go fishing. So I might stream that. As well, I may stream Monster Hunter all day tomorrow if I don't end up going out, because it's fucking gorgeous. I know they say practice social distancing. Well, we'll be in a fucking boat in the middle of the water, or we'll be in the middle of the fucking nature. So I don't give a shit. I need my fucking nature, and I need my time away from all this bullshit, and I need to get out of here. And it sucks. There's no sports, there's nothing, so I have to figure out a way to keep myself busy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that I'll probably end up just doing a few vlogs of me out and about in nature and stuff. So I hope you guys would enjoy that. I'm trying to keep a mixture of me when I drive, and also me randomly doing stuff. So I'm probably gonna end up vlogging more soon. I'll probably end up vlogging me. I ordered a few computer parts. I'm gonna vlog myself also doing computer work on my computer, so that'll be fun. But yeah, with that said and done, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will talk to you guys later on tonight. I don't know tonight if I'm gonna play Monster Hunter, but that's a maybe. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will talk to you later. All right, bye, guys. Bye.